Before the kiss ever happened, there was something else that had already captured viewers' attention: the chemistry between JJ and Jahmani. It wasn't necessarily one dramatic moment that gave everything away. Instead, it was the accumulation of smaller interactions. A conversation that lasted a little longer than expected. A smile that seemed to appear at exactly the right moment. A sense that both people were becoming increasingly comfortable in each other's presence. Those details can be easy to overlook, but in a dating show, they're often the moments that tell the audience where a relationship might be heading. JJ and Jahmani weren't simply two people standing in the same room. They appeared to be paying attention to each other in a way that naturally invited questions. Was there genuine attraction? Was one of them becoming more emotionally invested? Or were viewers simply interpreting ordinary interactions through the lens of a potential romance? That's the challenge with reality television. Audiences see selected moments, edited together to tell a story, while the people involved experience an entire relationship away from the cameras. Still, by the time the kiss arrived, the possibility of something happening between JJ and Jahmani didn't feel completely out of nowhere. There was already a foundation of curiosity. And then, that curiosity became something much more visible. The kiss transformed the conversation. Instead of asking whether JJ and Jahmani had chemistry, viewers suddenly had to ask a much bigger question. Could this actually become a relationship? And that question becomes even more interesting when we look at what happened after the kiss. A kiss can last only a few seconds, but the emotions surrounding it can last much longer. For JJ and Jahmani, the most revealing part may not even be the kiss itself. It may be what happened afterward. Did the atmosphere between them change? Did they seem more confident around each other? Did the moment bring them closer, or create a new level of uncertainty? These are the questions that make the scene more than just a romantic moment. Because attraction is one thing, deciding what that attraction actually means is something else entirely. JJ and Jahmani now have to navigate the reality that once a private feeling becomes a visible moment on television, other people begin forming opinions about it. Friends may have questions. Other singles may have reactions. And viewers certainly have theories. But JJ and Jahmani are the ones who ultimately have to decide what happens next. That's what makes their story worth watching. The kiss may have answered one question, whether there was enough chemistry for the two of them to cross that line. But it created several new ones. Was this the beginning of something serious? Was it simply a moment of attraction? And perhaps most importantly, do JJ and Jahmani want the same thing? Those answers can't be determined by one kiss alone. They have to come from everything that happens afterward. JJ and Jahmani's kiss may have been one of the most talked about moments of their Little Singles journey, but the real story isn't necessarily the kiss itself. It's everything that led up to it and everything that comes afterward. Their chemistry raised questions, the kiss intensified those questions, and now the future of their connection remains the biggest mystery. Maybe this was the beginning of a genuine romance. Maybe it was simply one unforgettable moment between two people exploring their feelings. Either way, JJ and Jahmani have given viewers another reason to keep watching, because sometimes the most exciting part of a relationship isn't knowing exactly where it's going. It's waiting to find out. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.